Hello friends, I am Rohan Sharma, your mentor in this program. Today we discuss the types of investment strategies. If you want to participate in the markets and if you have become to be a successful investor and create a huge capital appreciation for you, you have to understand the different type of investment strategies. It means any strategy is working well in one type of market, but it is not working well in the other markets. So let's discuss all type of different strategies that you can easily applicable in the different market timings. So investment strategy, first we have to understand what is investment strategy and why we need before start our investment. Investment strategy is basically the game plan that how you create your portfolio. It means it is very important to get the maximum output and the selection of stocks in your portfolio by a proper game plan. There are several investment strategies and you have to take a proper game plan that's right for you and significantly increase your chance of success. So by adopting any successful or an investment strategy, the chance of success is getting better as compared to we start investing with no game plan. People extensively plan for their work days, a vacation, college financing, golf match, buying a car, but they don't or they forgot often the most planning task required in investing. That means you apply the plan or you create a plan for whole of your life activities, but many of the people are not think for the investment planning for their trading or success. There is a great importance of defining your investment strategy. Without defining your investment strategy means there is no planning and it will create a much more hassle which decrease the chance of success on your investment activities. Investment strategies is like an instruction book guiding you through the investment process. It will help you to discard many potential investment that gives you a poor performance over a period of time. Or it discard many products, investment products, which are not as per your investment goals to be achieved in a longer time horizons. So a proper investment strategy will discard the poor performance stock workouts as well as those products which are not matching our financial goals. A better objective would be say that I want to achieve 8% average return on my investment contribution over the next 10 years in order to mass $20 lakh that will be used to purchase a home. That means your investment strategy is directly or indirectly aligned with your investment objectives. And such investment objectives should be realistic in the nature, and for getting this investment financial goal or achieving the financial goals, we have to create an effective strategy. The more specific the objective, the better investment strategy that you get. There are various types of investment strategy that are available in the markets. You have to choose any of the investment strategy that is suitable to your investment objectives. We categorize the total types of investment strategies in 5 parts. The first investment strategy is value investing, then income investing. We have to choose a growth investing strategy, the small cap investing strategy, or maybe a socially responsible investing. So we have to discuss each of the investment strategy in detail so that you can easily understand the concept of investment strategy and how to apply this investment strategy to create your investment portfolio. Now we discuss the value investing in detail. It is an investment strategy which is made popular by Warren Buffett. As you already heard the name, he is the multi-millionaire and in the top richest persons in the world. The principle behind the value investing is simply buy stocks that are cheaper than they should be. That means any share which is undervalued and have a good sound fundamentals, you have to purchase that stock. That means your investing strategy is much more focused on value rather than the growth or any other fundamental parameter. Finding stocks that are underpriced takes a lot of research on the fundamentals of the underlying companies. And once you find out any of the good company, it takes long period of time to perform as per your expectations. This buy and hold technique requires a patience in the investors, but that should be a right call. We made a handsome payoff that could be earned. All investors should understand at least the basic value of or the basics of value investing. The second important investment strategy is income investing. A great way to build a wealth over a period of time. The income investing involves the buying securities or any kind of investment that generally pay a return on a steady schedule. In simple terms, the income investing is a strategy which give you steady and the fixed income returns on your investments. The bonds are the best known alternative or product which give you a fixed income security, but the category also include the high dividend paying stocks, exchange traded funds, mutual funds, real estate investment funds, and many more. Fixed income investment strategies will provide a reliable income stream with minimum risk. If you want a steady income, if you are a conservative investor, you want a regular income, a fixed stream of income through profits or returns, then this strategy is best suitable for you. Now we discuss the third and basic investment strategy called as growth investing. In the growth investment strategy, you have a major focus on capital appreciation. That means you take or select that company which give you a great capital appreciation in a longer time horizon. Growth investors look for the companies that give a sign of a growth which is above the average. That means if your sector perform 10% and all majority company will perform approximately 10 to 11%, and your company will give a performance of 14%, 18%, it means you are taking a company which is creating a high growth from their competitors as well as the sector average. The share price appears to be inexpensive for that companies in terms of metrics, but such companies will create a reinvestment opportunity or gaining you, your returns will be growth in a fourfold way through growth investing strategies. They are the great ratios like price to earning ratios, price to book value ratios that all are used especially in the case of growth investing. What Warren Buffett did is value investing, and what Peter Lynch did is growth investing. Many of the mutual fund companies follow the growth investing strategies. They choose the companies which have a very high growth over the other competitor company in the same industry. A relatively riskier approach, riskier strategies. Growth investing involves investing in the smaller companies that have a high potential growth, blue chips and the emerging markets. So the selection criteria is only the growth. They are consider the value as a second parameter. Now we discuss small cap investing strategy. This strategy is fit for those who are looking to take a little more risk as compared to growth investing. Small cap stocks are appealing to the investors due to their ability of being unnoticed. The small cap companies, nobody's care. The big houses, the fund houses are looking for big growth companies, blue chip companies, but they are not considering the small cap companies. So the small cap companies are unnoticed companies which have a potential of giving a very high growth. Small cap companies tend to have a less attention on them because the investors stay away from the risk, more risk or high risk. Institutional investors like mutual funds have restrictions when it comes to investing in the small cap companies, and the small cap investing should only be used by more experienced stock investors as they are much more volatile and difficult to trade. There is a bigger issue of liquidity. If you want to exit at a higher valuation, then the liquidity crisis will be there. Today we discuss a final investment strategy, that is socially responsible investing. Nowadays it is very new in the markets. A portfolio is built environmentally and socially friendly companies while stay competitive along other kind of securities in a typical market environment. That means the investor is very ethical and he wants that kind of company, he is supporting the investment in that kind of companies which is suitable for environment, which is suitable for social cause, and which is suitable for generating more and more employment. Say for an example, the Uber is a biggest Indian company or the worldwide company which generate so much of revenue, which generate so much of generating the employment opportunities, and it is a very socially cause company, then that kind of investment is considered to be a socially responsible investing. In today's modern world, investors and the general public expect companies to maintain some social consensus, and they are putting their money with these companies. The social responsibility investing is one path of seeking returns that possess a significant collateral benefit for everyone. That means we are not getting that such returns, but that return or investment activity also help various other persons either through environmentally or through socially. So the bigger question that I think so that it will be available in your mind, or right now it is unavailable, that how to choose a better strategy that is right for me. And it is a very confusing part. So for this reason, you have to ask 5 questions from yourself. The first question is, what is your time horizon or the investment horizon in an investment product? The second question that you ask, what is your general return expectation from that investment activity? The third thing is, what is your risk tolerance on that investment activity? How much fund you have that you have to park in an investment? And the fifth important thing is, the important question, what kind of asset allocation that you want for your investment portfolio? These 5 questions that you ask, you easily get your answer and you can choose that strategy that is best suitable for you. I hope so you enjoyed this lecture most, and if we conclude this lecture, we can conclude in 3 major points. The first important point, that the investment strategy will depend on various factors like risk tolerance, asset allocation, return expectations, as well as the time horizon. The second important point is that the investment strategy is the pre-activity that you have to take before go for the creating an investment portfolio. The third important point is these are the different investment strategy that is suitable according to the different market timings or as per your investment object. Thanks a lot and have a nice day.